In his address to Congress last night, President Trump shined a light on Americans that have been killed by illegal immigrants and their grieving families. Listen.
Joining us in the audience tonight are four very brave Americans whose government failed them. Jamil's 17-year-old son was viciously murdered by an illegal immigrant gang member who had just been released from prison. Jamil Shore Jr. was an incredible young man with unlimited potential who was getting ready to go to college, where he would have excelled as a great college quarterback. But he never got the chance.
Jamil Shaw Sr. was one of the president's special guests last night, and he joins us now. Good morning, Mr. Shaw. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for the invite.
You're welcome. What was your reaction to that, to your son being highlighted last night?
Oh, man, I remember when he was saying it, I was talking to him saying, we did it. We did it, Jazz, you know, I mean, that's all I could say is that we did it. I mean, who could expect me knowing the President of the United States and him speaking of my son, calling me his friend? I mean, that's awesome. Yeah,
the president said y'all were really good friends and have become really good friends. What do you mean by we've done it?
Well, meaning me, Trump, you know, we did it for him. You know, Trump, everybody that was involved in trying to get the legal alien criminals out of here, the gangbangers and stuff. You know, no one's targeting the so-called average, I don't know how you would say it, but the regular illegal aliens, you know. We're talking about the ones that everybody should support. And, you know, we did it, you know, because he was murdered by one, and I was letting him know that I'm doing all I can, you know. I'm doing all I can do is sorry what happened to you. Yeah,
you have been a voice in the president's ear trying to help other families that are going through the same thing that you're going through and to prevent other families from going through it down the road. Now, the president did announce last night that he's going to launch a new office under Homeland Security. Listen to this and then I'll get your reaction.
Okay.
I have ordered the Department of Homeland Security to create an office to serve American victims. The office is called VOICE, Victims of Immigration Crime Engagement. We are providing a voice to those who have been ignored by our media and silenced by special interests. Joining us in the audience tonight are four very brave Americans whose government failed them.
Now, Jamil, at one point during that, the Democrats were booing. What was your reaction?
Oh, my God. I was like, man, you know, it's just you. What do they want? I mean, it's nothing. They don't want nothing but division, you know, bickering. They don't want to solve no problems. They don't want to help kids or husbands and family members that's been murdered by illegals. I mean, just the way they did that was just so disrespectful. But it's bigger than them, so I just, you know, just keep on moving, just ignore them like they do me.
You know, your wife was fighting for our country, trying to protect our country overseas when your son was killed here on American soil. No one was protecting him. Who do you blame?
Oh, I blame all the politicians that were against that. The legal alien loving politicians, you know, the police chief in L.A., the mayors, city council, board of supervisors, Sacramento, they're all in the tank, you know. I mean, it's not fair, you know. We deserve more, and they get these jobs, they promise us everything, they get in there and just eating good and drinking good. They don't care about us.
How has it affected your family? What has that illegal immigrant done to your family?
It destroyed it, you know. It's making us stronger, but who wants to get stronger because of death? I mean, you know, it broke us down, you know. It hurts. Every day we have to miss him, holidays, birthdays, just every day. Whenever we leave our house, we see the spot where he was murdered. When you come home, you see that spot. It's like a brain tattoo.
So what is your message to the country about the President of the United States now?
What would you do if someone did your child or your husband or your wife like that? What would you expect of the president to do if he heard these kind of things were happening to Americans? What would you expect? You know, the same thing I do.
Jamil Shaw, thank you for being with us. God bless you and your family.